Hi, my name is Larissa and today I'm going to perform hand washing with water and soap. And we usually do hand washing before going to a patient's room or after leaving a patient's room in case we get in contact with bad fluid. And we also do hand washing after meals, after going to the bathroom, and we do hand washing to prevent the spreading of germs. So I'm going to start doing it now. And first, I'm going to turn on the water, check the temperature, and make my hands wet. I'm going to make sure I'm not touching my belly on the sink. And I'm going to put about 1 tablespoon of soap on my hands. And I'm going to do circle motions on my hands with the soap. And I'm going to wash each finger from both hands. Make sure to clean the nails and also the bottom part of the nails. The back of the hands and the wrist. And I'm going to take this soap. You take the soap from the wrist to the hand, to the fingers. And don't remember to not touch the sink with the body or with the hands. And now get a paper towel to dry my hands. And the wrist. And I remove this and I get a new paper towel and I close this water fountain and I remove it. Thank you. Hi, my name is Larissa and now I'm going to show how to use personal protective equipment. So before going any patient's room, we need to check the medical records and we need to check the nursing care plan for type of precautions and infection control manual. So we need to know if we need any precaution to go in the patient room, so we avoid any spread of infections between other patients and to ourselves. So we need to put the personal protective equipment before going into the patient room. And we need to provide instruction about precaution to patient, family members, and visitors, because they need to know why they need to wear personal protective equipment. So since I had to do my hand wash with water and soap, this time I'm going to just use, and I didn't have contact for anything, this time I'm just going to use alcohol. In this, it's the same procedure. I'm going to use the alcohol and wait to dry out on my hand. So I need to clean my hand and it dry. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to put is the gown for my personal protector. So first we put our arms and fix the wrist here. And we need tie in the back on the neck. So I'm going to tie twice on my neck. And now I'm going to tie my scrub in the front and the wrist line. Also twice. So the second equipment I'm using is the mask. So I'm going to put the mask. So first I'm going to tie my mask on top of my head first, the first thing. Also twice. And I'm going to do in the bottom part. Okay, so the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to put my goggles on. So I'm going to put my goggles on. And normally if we don't have a mask, sometimes some patients need a respiration. Some hospitals use respiration. So the next step I'm going to do is put my gloves on. So let me put gloves on, and here with the rest for my scrub, for my gown. Sorry, adjusting the wrist here. So this is the personal protective equipment. So now I can go inside our patient's room. So now I'm going to remove my personal protective equipment. The first thing I do, we need to remove this in the patient's room or like in the after room, waiting room. But the mask we need to keep until we leave the patient's room and close the door. And don't touch the front of the mask. So the first thing we do to remove it is untie or gown in the front. So untie it. And the second thing we do is remove the gloves. So we remove one of the gloves like this and hold it here. And to remove the second gloves, we need to put inside or hand inside the second gloves so we don't touch the glove. And we put together without touching the thing and throw it. And the next step is the goggles. So we remove the goggles. And now we need to remove the gown. So first we untie the gown in the back with our hands. So untie it. And don't touch the gown. So we try to remove from the torso and fold it from inside. So we don't touch the top of the gown outside. So fold it from the inside part and throw. And the last thing, when you move out from the patient's room, so I'm leaving the patient's room, close the door, so I can remove my mask. But we need to remember that when you're removing the mask, we cannot touch outside the mask. So I remove the mask, not touching it, and I throw it. And the last thing, we need to do hand hygiene with water and soap again. Thank you.